Okay, apparently my phone does not want me to do a live broadcast today. It just decided it wanted to shut Instagram off. Alright. So let's start over again. Let me get the pinned comment going. Okay, let's start over since the first broadcast was so rudely interrupted. Today we're going to be talking about this bogus new Instagram algorithm change post that has been circulating since Wednesday and has been the bane of my existence since Wednesday because it's full of misinformation. This post is total bullshit. It has made my life a living nightmare for the last, since Wednesday. Like I've said, it's totally bogus. This thing literally came out of nowhere. Someone pulled some things together out of their ass and put it together in a blog post, and now everyone thinks it's scripture. Now, those of you that have seen Jen's Trends Instagram Live the other day, this is sort of part 2, but Ken's version. Okay, let's get some background information done first. Last week, Thursday evening actually, Facebook made an announcement that there's going to be newsfeed changes coming. Of course, the doomsdayers kicked in. Facebook Zero is going to be end of page engagement, blah, 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 blah. We've all heard these bells before. Here's the newsflash. Not end of the world. No, at least not for Facebook. Something else might be causing the end of the world, but we're not going to get into that. Of course, on Friday morning, once this really hit the news, everyone was chiming on this. And of course, I had to, hear it from everyone, and so it totally derailed my Friday. But then I also knew over the weekend things were going to be escalating because I knew people would make a connection of Facebook to Instagram. So I even adjusted Chatgram, my Twitter chat the only Twitter chat about Instagram. I altered the schedule and put, I knew instantly people are going to make this connection, so I made it about the Facebook newsfeed and basically, are there lessons to be learned for Facebook and for Instagram? So, Tuesday, hosted the topic, Facebook recent newsfeed announcements, can lessons from them be applied to Instagram? The first question I asked right off the bat on Chatgram was, is this a cause for alarm that we might see similar changes due to Instagram as were done to the Facebook newsfeed in line? There is no cause for alarm. Because one thing you got to remember, people, Facebook, Instagram, two different algorithms going on. One does not detect the other. Hey, Shalal, welcome. Great to see you, man. Zen Film, welcome. Great. This is going to be, those for you tuning in. It's, basically I'm talking about this bogus news, this new Instagram algorithm post that's been going around the last few days. It's totally bogus. Debunking it. It's going to be a similar rant to that was seen on Jen's Trends, but Ken's version. Basically, I'm doing the build-up of how this blog post came to be. And so during Chatgram, we discuss, is there going to be a cause for alarm? And there is not. But then, sure enough, Wednesday morning, this blog post came. And boy, did this thing blow up. It blew up. I wish I had content that would blow up like this. I really do. So, what this blog post contains is 4 different sections. Algorithm, post, the algorithm post exposure. Then it goes into engagement, captions, and then new features. So, let's go through all these and break it down. Those of you that are retuning in, I'm having to restart this thing because, of course, my phone decided to end the first broadcast, right, for no reason. I guess people don't want me to talk. Hey, Christina, great to see ya. Okay, so going to the algorithm post exposure section of this blog post. The first bullet: when you post something on Instagram, it may only be exposed to 10% of your audience. I believe this would mean that it gauges the interest of your audience to determine whether or not it should be shown to the rest of your followers. If your brand new post gets enough engagement right off the bat, it would then be released and shown to the remaining 10%. So you've been wondering why one post gets a tenth of the engagement of your another post. This could be why. First off, where the fuck did this stat come from? Seriously, where the fuck did it come from? You know, Instagram does not do this shit. Instagram algorithm puts your content in your feed. It makes you are in total control of the algorithm. You are in the driver's seat. If you like and engage with content from an account, the more you engage with that account's content, the more likely it'll be at the top. Now, if you engage not that often with an account, that content's going to be at the bottom. But it shows you everything. It does not hide your content, ever. That's Facebook algorithm, not Instagram algorithm. And that's just the first bullet that pissed me off. We got more to go, people. Second bullet. You know, the last year when people started forming pods. These pods are groups of people who have agreed to boost engagement for the group by liking and commenting when a member of the group announces that they have a new post. Well, guess what? This may not be a loophole. This could actually be one of the reasons so many people were getting shadow banned. Dear Lord, we had to bring shadow ban into this. Shadow banning does not exist, people. I don't know how many times I've had to say it. Yeah, it's my reaction. I'm actually I'm toning it down a little bit, first of all, because, I don't want to get totally banned with my language, but, yeah, shadow banning, that lovely topic. Okay, shadow banning does not exist. Now, I do put a little asterisk to it when I say this, because, first off, I need to know what context people are using, because they have literally applied every fucking excuse for poor performance on Instagram to shadow banning. My post is getting not that much likes, so I'm getting shadow banned. No, there's other factors why your content's not getting as much activity as it used to. Let's see. Over the last year, Instagram has decided to go to war on accounts that run bots by shutting the companies that provide bot services. Companies that provide bot services are getting shut down by Instagram. Basically, they are violating Instagram's terms of service. So all those auto likes and comments and all that, yeah, we're getting less of them because Instagram shut them down. So engagement went down. It's not shadow banning, people. Then people use, none of the hashtags were working. I think it was either March or April last year. Yeah, the hashtags weren't working because there was a coding error. They fixed it within a week. So yes, everyone's posts during that week tanked. Okay. Do I need to go more on what shadow banning? Because, actually, I'm actually gonna be going more on shadow banning because it gets brought up a few more times. But let's just state the fact: shadow banning doesn't exist. Nope. But unfortunately, this damn shadow banning nonsense won't die. When you finally think it's buried in a coffin, it resurrects. Okay. Third bullet for the algorithm post-exposure section of this blog post. Business accounts. If you're promoting your business in any way and represent yourself as such, rumor has it that the best thing you can do now is to ensure your work is seen is to switch over to a business account if you're not already on one. This is another rumor from people are in the loop. Also, okay, I'm gonna stop here in the middle of this bullet. Grammar check your shit, people. Highly recommend editor with 2 R's. Because, trying to read this to y'all, but then I'm also picking up all the grammar mistakes. Okay, let's start back over. There is another rumor from people are in the loop on Instagram's new algorithm game. The plus is that with a business account, you will be able to check additional stats, which can be very helpful when determining your audience prime times. First off, anytime you use rumor a couple times within one bullet, that's not fact. It's rumor. I mean, do we need to break out an Adele's Rumor Has It? I mean, if I had the licensing right, I'd be playing it right now, the chorus part in the background. Because it's rumor. First, okay, business account. If you're running an Instagram account in any business form, and you can connect it to a Facebook page, upgrade that account to a business account. Period. There's no fucking rumor. And yes, it unlocks wonderful insights so you can determine when the best time is to post. It tells you everything you need to know about your audience. That's not rumor. Okay. Let's get into the engagement section of this blog post. Instagram is now thought to be restricting exposure based off your engagement. Now, you might want to respond to comments left on your post within 60 minutes. Otherwise, your post visibility might gradually decrease. No, that's Facebook algorithm again. There is no science yet that has shown that commenting or responding to your comments on your posts or responding to comments on your post actually bumps your post back up. There's no evidence whatsoever of it yet. It could be proven, but who knows? Not at the moment. But if you're going to have that as your lead in bullet, lead by example. I went to your Instagram account, looked at your post on Wednesday. You had 166 comments as of this morning. You responded to 1. Lead by example if you're going to write shit like this. Let's go on to bullet number 2. You know those comments from bots? Oh, yes, we were just talking about bots. The emojis are comments like, great pic, love it, nice. Supposedly now do not count as engagement. The plus is that they'll be filtering out those pesky accounts and increase genuine comments. This is good to know for us as well, because too often we're also the ones that comment with, love this. Here's a good new practice. In order to count as engagement, comment with 4 words or more. How about just fucking engage? Who cares about word count? Just engage. Not a new practice. Actually, it's an old practice. Everyone should be doing it. Just fucking engage with a post. If you like something and it speaks to you, speak up. Talk to the person. And the 4 words or more, whatever. Okay. Whatever, people. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, engagement, bullet number 3 on the post. Good to know, Instagram stories help you pop up more. So definitely utilize this feature. The stories are shown first are the accounts that you engage with the most. So give people a reason to see you first. Oh, fuck. Actually, you know what? let's go to a visual. I think it's visual time. Let me get this thing fired up real quick. Okay, we have Instagram. Look at the corgi. We have newsfeed, and we have stories. Two separate animals, which is kind of ironic saying that when there's animals in the newsfeed. But what happens in the stories happens in the stories. What happens in the newsfeed happens in the newsfeed. So if you engage with stories, it's okay. So there I am live. Okay, but these stories that are here first are ones that this account engages with the most. Now, that's only with stories. In the newsfeed, back to what I was saying earlier, accounts you engage with the most are going to be popping up in the newsfeed, but that's newsfeed activity. So, so if you're interacting with accounts in the stories, that has nothing to do with newsfeed. Just no, people, no. And let's just move on to captions now. There's just so much wrong with this blog post. And it's also, where's the facts? It's just, you can tell it's got me totally worked up, pissed, because one, it's totally derailed my schedule because I'm having to fight shit off because people are going, oh my god, it's end of the world. Instagram is doing this, Instagram is doing that, we need to change this, I'm like, no. Okay. Captions. Oh, hashtags. These are incredibly convenient, but also a little tricky. Okay. Although you can use up to 30 hashtags in a post, this can now be picked up as spam. Spam equals shadow banning. Earlier rant. It has been up in the air for a while about what the sweet spot with hashtags are, but people say that they seem to have better luck with about 5 unique hashtags. I want fucking names on who said that shit. Seriously, I want those fucking names because no. Okay, Instagram allows you up to 30 hashtags. It's a use it or use it, people. There is no magical number. What you want is a combination of good exposure hashtags, moderately used hashtags that are still relevant to your subject, and then you want like industry niche hashtags. Finding the right combination, find the right combination that works for you. You can use all 30. I usually don't, but sometimes a post does call for all 30 hashtags. It's up to you. Basically whatever hashtags you can find that goes to that content, use it. On to the next bullet. Don't use the same hashtags over and over. Switch these up or it'll look like you're a bot, which means spam, which means shadow banning. I use the same hashtags all the time. I have my core hashtags. Basically, these hashtags apply to everything I post. Now, I do bring in some new ones depending on the subject matter being talked about in that post. But I do use the same hashtags over and over. It hasn't hurt me. And on to the next bullet. Here's the big one. Hashtags that you post in the comments of your post will no longer display under search results. You must now include hashtags in the body of your caption. Bullshit. Now, I know there has been a lot of debate, hashtags in the caption or in the first comment. Honestly, it's up to you. It's whatever you see going on with your account, it's up to you where to put them. From my account and many other accounts, I do include them in the caption. Other accounts, I'll put them in a comment, just because I have seen a little bit of variance in performance. That on those accounts that go where they go in the comments first, is they do seem to perform a little bit better, but there is no scientific evidence proving one way or the other. There isn't. But so that's up to you where to put the hashtags. Wherever you're comfortable putting them, if you see a better performance in the caption, then put them in the caption. If you see a better performance in the first comment, then go ahead and put them in the first comment. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to go off what the data is, what the data tells me. And basically, data is inconclusive of one way or the other is the better way. Okay, captions, third bullet. Another big one. Do not edit your caption for 24 hours after posting. This could significantly lower your chances for it to be seen. Yeah, you just pulled that one out of your ass. That is total bullshit. I have edited my captions multiple times within the first 24 hours. I might edit it and, the first time I'm editing, I might just catch a little typo or something might be wrong with it. Where I need to go back and edit, make a couple tweaks, whatever. And then I might have to go back and re-edit, because then all of a sudden I notice that my emojis get thrown off and then things just aren't aligned, the paragraph alignment's off or whatever. So then I have to go back and re-edit and get those paragraphs reset. But you can edit your post any time you want. That the whole 24-hour, wait 24 hours, bullshit. The next bullet goes, piggybacking that last one, do not delete your post and then repost it. Same reasons above. Honestly, the only time I do, where I do a delete and repost is if there is some type of error with the post itself and I just really want to redo it. Other people use this tactic. I normally don't. I'm not going to go further into it. It's just, I don't. I'm just really not going to get into that one because it's stupid. And then the last bullet for captions, random note. When you pick hashtags, I suggest using tags that have high search results. But not so many that they're too popular and your post will immediately get buried in the others that are being uploaded like crazy. There's a little grain of truth of basically you don't want to use a hashtag that's being used millions of times. You are going to get buried. And it's also say like if I, work in social media, so therefore you think I would use hashtag social media, but hashtag social media is a spam hashtag. It's, it's basically, I'm going to get lots of spam likes. Yep, Cheval is, correct. This person that wrote this article does not work in social media. She's an artist. She does lovely artwork. I'm not going to, knock her on that, but she has no Instagram authority voice. So that, it's just, it's just, I'm trying not to name names because, I'm not going to do the, it's just, I don't want to do the throwing on her under the bus, so I'm not going to name names, but, but this person is a great artist, but she has no Instagram authority of voice, and then basically people thought she was an authority figure and started spreading her stuff like crazy because, they thought there's legitimate stuff in here. Let's see. Okay, so new feature. Okay, the new feature section of the blog post. The first bullet goes off in saying, the Explorer feed. It's especially curated collection of posts from people you both follow and don't follow, most of which you don't already. It's shown that it shows you specifically based off your interests that Instagram picks up from your hashtags, who you follow, posts you like, and your searches. Well, Instagram is now rolling out an addition of these posts to your regular feed. Yep, you read that right. Strangers will be popping up in your feed. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's a new feature rolling out that you're going to get suggested posts in your news feed based off activity. Not going to argue with that. And the last bullet for this article, you can now follow hashtag. Rumor has it, back to the rumor, your profile might get favored if you're following hashtags. So follow your favorites. Facts, please. Show me the facts. She ends the blog post with, "This concludes my update for you all. Hopefully you gathered some new information that will help you move forward this year. Until next time." Boy, did I gather some new information. That this blog post is full of shit. But here's my favorite part of the blog post. There's a disclaimer. The information provided here has been gathered through miscellaneous sources, and some information may differ slightly. I cannot guarantee the validity to this information, but did my best to cross-check my sources thoroughly. Some of these sources include Instagram.com, and she goes on to name on several other sites. I'm not going to name these sites, but here's my problem with this. One, you have to provide a disclaimer like this. I pretty much think the only thing she pulled from Instagram.com is the new features. Nowhere does she actually link to any of the information she supposedly got. Where she built all this speculation and stuff. She doesn't link to them. It's basically, okay, she's lists all these sources in the disclaimer, but they just go to the main homepage of those sites. Not the actual articles I want to know where she pulled all this information that she has gathered from miscellaneous sources. And some information may differ. I want to know where this information came from. Show me. Because none of this shit exists. None of it. This is all fiction. Science fiction. At its best. I mean, what more can I say? I'm having to speak up on this. Other Instagram marketers are speaking up on this because this has done so much damage. It's beyond belief of how all this speculative stuff got spread like wildfire, and people are treating it like it's a new holy grail or something. It's seriously, people. It's basically, didn't fake news teach us anything over the last year of how you can just make speculative and rumors spread like wildfire, and then people treat it like it's real stuff? But that's pretty much the end of my rant. I had to speak up on this just because I could not do this justice in a regular Instagram post or a blog post or something. I know it's a little all over the place. It's just because this thing really had me worked up, because I've been having to fight back on this for the last 3 days. It's just, I literally have been bombarded with this from people in, in chats, emails, direct messages. It's just basically people have been flooding this in my inboxes with this, blog piece. because because people are worried because of the Facebook announcements last week that there's going to be something similar going on with Instagram, and there's not. Nothing's. This is not going. It's not, people. Now, where do we go from here with this? It's basically continue as is, people. Continue as is. Basically, make sure make sure your hashtags are on track. That way, your content will keep performing. Use more than 5 unique hashtags. You can use all 30. You can do 5. Right? 5 works for you. Okay. You can edit your captions whenever the fuck you want. What other? I'm trying to wrap this all up. And of course, then my phone just seriously, why is my phone hating my rant? I guess my language is scaring it, but you should know me by now. But okay, let's go back to shadow banning. People, it doesn't exist. Shadow banning does not exist. So stop bringing it up. As I say that, I'm bringing it up, but it doesn't exist. Let's move on. Basically, if your account is not performing as it used to be, or just hasn't performed very well, there are multiple reasons. Content, hashtags, you're posting at the wrong time, or it's just your content might be just pure shit and people just aren't reacting to it. As another indicator, I mean, hell, I sometimes post a piece that I think it's going to perform all beautifully, and it falls flat. That means I need to go back and take a look at it and see, is there something wrong with it? Is it just not speaking to people? Is it the image? But I don't jump to shadow banning. Because, I know shadow banning doesn't exist, but it's just, I don't jump to conclusions. I research. I test. And I consult with others. People that know Instagram as well. I just don't speculate and just go, okay, this post didn't work out, being shadow banned. So, business account, again, if you are operating on Instagram as a business in some capacity, and you can link it to a correlating Facebook page, upgrade your account to business. Because you do unlock wonderful insights. Exactly, Christina. It's your... Yes, take responsibility. It's your account. Yes. It's basically, that's the whole thing. It's just this post alone has done so much damage the last 3 days. It's beyond belief, and it's just I'm so worked up. And it's just I'm tongue-tied just because it's just, why can't my shit perform like this? I mean, if I put a blog post out there, I'll put it for like this. My next blog post, Instagram is gonna favor Bitmoji posts. If we're gonna post random rumor shit, let's start something. All posts need to be Bitmojis because I fucking love Bitmojis, and therefore the algorithm's gonna love them. That's the next post. That's gonna be my blog post. Kidding, people. Let's see. Bitmojis. I mean, who doesn't love a good Bitmoji? I mean, it's just... Alright, let's just wrap this up, people, because it's just... I don't know what else to do with this. I mean, it's just... Yeah, let's just wrap this up, because... I don't know what else to do with this, because... It's so full of bullshit, and... That's when people walked right through the bullshit, and it's on the bottom of their shoe, and they spread it around. But... I mean, the only thing I'm trying to think, is there truly anything I agree with this blog post? Other than, yeah, you need to upgrade to a business account. And there's not. I mean, no, Siobhan. I'm hurt. But it's also, we have a little bit different speaking spot. Yeah. Yeah, Jenna Herman, yeah, hers was epic. But I also can't talk a mile a minute like she can and just keep going. And nothing, yeah, I love Jen. Jen's my girl. Homegirl. Yeah, if she catches the replay. But, yeah, I've seen her speak live in social media marketing world. And that girl can, she made 30 minutes go like that. Yeah. But it's also one thing I do love about her. She had more in-depth research to back up and show how wrong this stuff is. Because, I love to have my blog at her level. Someday. But, yeah, so, I'm just going off of, let's just break this down and offer my insights. And another thing is also, I am so burnt out on this thing. This thing has literally consumed the last 3 days because people thought this was real. And it's just, I don't know what else to say to people. So let's just wrap this up. If you really want expert knowledge on Instagram, talk to me. Also participate in Chatgram Tuesdays, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitter, #Chatgram. Every week we talk about something with Instagram. You can, I always leave the question open at the end of, do you have any questions? You can pop something up. If you have a topic you'd like to see discussed, speak up. Join the Facebook group for Chatgram. It's like, become part of the community and you'll be on the inside of Instagram news and knowledge. You can, so you have access to me. You have also access to a number of reputable Instagram marketers that know their shit, that can back their shit up. Don't take advice and think it's holy scripture from an artist that has no Instagram marketing authority. She has a beautiful artwork, but she does not have the Instagram authority on this subject. I mean, that's something I love to have, just put a post out there and have people think it's scripture. I love that. But, oh well. Well, this has been fun. It's sort of a venting exercise for me. Thanks for tuning in. And hopefully I can start doing more lives like this. And hopefully I'm not as worked up and it's more positive and touchy-feely. Alright, thanks guys.